You ever been yelled at by a NAS? Like walking through the room and it just starts screaming at you? Mine started beeping at me like it was going to launch missiles. But in fact, it actually saved my data. So today I want to talk about how my DriveStore by AsaStore saved me from drive failure, how you can catch failing drives early, and what those smart errors actually mean on hard drives. All right. So what had happened was I'm back in my workshop area where my data center is. I've got a big 42U rack with servers and workstations, a couple of NASs for storage devices, my routers back there, switches, all the things, right? It's my data closet. That's not a closet. It's a basement. I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm back there working on something else and I'm hearing a beeping and I'm also hearing a loud buzzing, and it's out of the ordinary. ADHD makes me like, something's wrong, something's wrong. So I pull out my rack and wait for it to happen again. And it's the NAS, the new DriveStore that I got from AsaStore that I loaded up with 6 terabyte drives. And it's beeping at me and it's kind of buzzing and vibrating. So I ran back to my workstation and jumped into the dashboard to look into it and ran a health check on the drives, and then some of the smart errors came back and told me there were bad sectors on my drive. Had I not known that, I could have lost terabytes of data, but I wasn't using it for data storage just yet. But I was getting ready to. In fact, I had set up a whole system where I could start backing up photos and everything from my phone to my local NAS every night without touching anything, just connecting to Wi-Fi and plugging in my phone. You can see that video up here somewhere. But had I ignored those warning signs, this would have been a very different video. Something like how I lost 12 terabytes of family cat photos. But I don't own a cat. So what is SMART? S-M-A-R-T. Self-monitoring, analysis, and reporting technology. It's a technology that's built into almost all modern hard drives and SSDs these days. And it tracks things like reallocated sectors, pending sectors, temperature over time, powered on hours, things that would tell you how long the drive has been running over its lifespan, and read-write errors, just historical data. SMART doesn't necessarily predict the future, but it is an indicator of early warning signs. Think of SMART like your car's check engine light. It doesn't tell you exactly when you'll break down, but it's a sign something's wrong under the hood, and if you ignore it long enough, you'll find yourself in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time of night. So pretty much every NAS has their own way to check smart health. This is how you do it on the DriveStore. So of course, at first you log into your dashboard and then you're going to come to Storage Manager. We can see right off the bat something's funky because it's not all green. So one of my volumes is yellow. In this case, it's because it's rebuilding the RAID. One drive is still good and the other drive is now replicating the data from the first drive, which there's not much data on there, so it shouldn't take 8 freaking hours. I'm rambling, out here chasing squirrels, sorry. So we can see in our overview here, I've got multiple volumes, come down to drive. So this gives a quick indicator of each drive on the NAS. So we can click into each one and go to the drop down, and this one we can see our smart is healthy. So drive number 1, we're good. Our second drive here though, smart is bad. Bad smart. Now, you can dive into this a little deeper and see exactly what information it provides by clicking Smart Info. So you have your drive highlighted, click Smart Info, and this will go through and give you all of these different IDs that are associated to different entitlements or features in the smart array or the smart reporting. And the one that's bad, obviously, we can check by state here. We can see the one that it's failing for is reallocated sector count. So what reallocated sector counts are essentially is like your hard drive found bad spots on the disk and moved data to good spots on the disk to keep the data whole. Essentially, your hard drive is made up of tiny storage units called sectors. So when a drive finds a sector that it has trouble reading or writing to and from, typically because of physical damage, it marks that sector as bad. Then it takes data from that bad sector and moves it to one of the spare sectors built into the drive for this exact reason. And the count of how many times that process has happened is the reallocated sector count. The more you know. So when you get a couple of these, it's not necessarily the end of the world. They're not going to stay good forever, of course. Drives degrade over time. But if your count increases over time, it means the disk is deteriorating. So once you run out of those spare sectors, you're going to lose your data. Now, typically you'll come in here and look for other sectors or other indicators of failing drives. You know, this has got 24,000 hours of power on time on this one drive. That's a long time for a drive. Okay, so think about it this way. These NASs are on 24/7, or they should be. Let's do math. 24 hours a day times 365 days. 8,760 hours. Divided by 25,000. It'd be 2.5, almost 3 years. 3 to 5 years, I guess, would be a good idea of when you need to replace your drives. Just like your workstations, you're looking at a 3 to 5 year life cycle. Well, let's look at the other drive that I have here that's bad. Yeah, this one, drive 3, same kind of thing. So this one has 83 bad sectors. So drive 4 is healthy, 0 bad sectors, but also 24,390. So these drives were probably paired in another device somewhere in the past. What do you do when your NAS is screaming at you in pain and telling you that you need to take action? Well, you should probably take action. And what does that mean? That means backing up your data, getting the data off of the drives that are impacted. After you identify what drives are impacted, you'd have to determine what your level of degradation would be that's acceptable to you. For me, these are not acceptable. I'm returning all of these drives, and I'm buying 4 all new drives. Not open box, not used, not lightly used and drove by an old lady on Sundays to church and back. No, brand fucking new. And that's how I should have done it in the first place. But I'm being a cheap ass. What do you expect? If you have drives that are part of a RAID array, like mine are RAID 1s, you can replace just the one drive and rebuild the RAID so that the data is replicated again. Then you can replace the other drive if you feel it's necessary. Or you can extract that data, put it onto a different workstation or NAS or storage device, replace everything, and then migrate it back. This is not the time to say, it's probably fine. A couple of tips to stay safe and stay current with your DriveStore specifically. Turn on email notifications through ADM. As errors happen, you can be notified quickly. You can also set up smart testing on a regular basis. Essentially, you would come over here to the drive. We hit Disk Doctor. We can do a smart scan, quick scan. We can schedule it so you can do a scan right now, which is going to take time that I don't have because I'm making a YouTube video. And as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to try to edit the video if I don't get distracted and chase squirrels over here for 2 hours. I don't know. I do that. But you can go ahead and schedule this at a time, and you can select just the drive, or you can select all of the drives so that you've got a good information or a good basis of what's happening. Avoid mixed age drives in RAID because the level at which drives wear matters. Avoid letting drives overheat, so make sure you check fans. That'll be in that smart info as well. And don't ignore unusual noises. NASs are not supposed to sound like bolts in a microwave. So really, to recap, this system saved my data, or at least gave me a heads up that something was wrong, and I was able to look into it and take action before everything failed. You should definitely check your drive health often if you're not already. And your NAS has tools to warn you of things like this. You just have to listen. Leave a comment down below if something like this has saved your data before, or if you learned the hard way. And let me know if you learned something today by smashing that thumbs up button. See you guys on the next one.